Hello and welcome to our show. Get your paper and pencil because we've got a lot of Christmas ideas for your pet. I'm Darlene Pickford.
And I'm Greg Bauer, and we want to tell our viewers of a couple of upcoming shows. One on Lost and Found. What do you do when you lose a pet? What do you do if you find someone else's pet? And also part 4 of our quilts for animal lovers. So stay tuned for those. I think you'll enjoy them. Well, you said Christmas today, and we've got 2 little friends with us today who want to test out all these things.
That's right.
Angie is the little cat that Darlene has, and of course this is the regular Mr. Wicket.
Yeah.
Mr. Excitement, as we call him. But
Well,
let's
and
get
Miss
to
Angie
Santa's.
is our little special needs. She got hit by a car and lost an eye and a leg. But I tell you, she really takes over our household. So we'll see how Miss Angie does on the show.
Okay.
So
We want to get started then.
All right.
And talking about gifts that people might get for the pets.
that's right, their cats and their dogs. Why don't you introduce our guest,
I'll
Greg?
be happy to. On the end of the table, I guess it would be on the viewer's left, it would be Terri Lee Nelson, and she does work with paws, claws, and more.
Yeah.
And Wingo. And to her left, one of our regulars. Oh, we love having Donna Groves with us all the time, and of course she's with Project Hope, No Kill Humane Society. So how are we going to lead this off?
Well, I think we'll start off with our cats. So get
Okay.
your paper and pencil because Donna always brings the neatest gifts for your cat. So
She sure
Angie,
does.
you watch and listen.
Angie's gonna like this one.
Okay.
All of my cats love this. This is my newest toy, and it's a hit at my household. It's called Undercover Mouse.
Undercover
You
Mouse.
can find this on the internet. Just look up Undercover Mouse, and this is
Okay.
what it looks like. It's just a little vinyl covering.
Okay.
And it's kind of basic your finger game underneath the sheet, you know, where you're telling them to jump
Okay.
on it. Only you get injured with that, right?
Yes.
So when the batteries are
Working.
it takes off and it moves in a random fashion, and they love to chase this
Oh,
thing.
here's the mouse's tail. I see.
Yeah, so they
Okay.
just keep up with this thing. It
What you
has
think,
a
Angie?
fast mode, a slow mode, and a random mode. And they sit for hours on end at my house and watch this thing, and will pounce. And
Do they ever tear it off?
mine have not found it to be destructible, so that's a good
test.
a good test with mine.
Can
Especially.
you set it like for 5 minutes or?
No, it doesn't have that capability. That would be one improvement I would make if I were designing it, but nonetheless, it does seem to be semi-indestructible, which is good with kitties, and it does take a lot of batteries, though.
Oh, yes.
If you're going to get your kitty that, you'll want to bring lots of batteries from Santa as well.
And the name of that again?
Undercover Mouse.
Undercover Mouse. I'll have to go and get one.
This is another favorite. This just kind of lets it...
This is Ginger Sue's favorite.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I mean, she will just sit by and look at and say, Mama, start it for me. And we're trying to teach her how to start it. Now, this one does have the capability
of a timer.
A timer, I've forgotten, but you hit it once or twice, like if you want it 2 cycles.
And if you turn it fast, it goes faster, and slow, this way it goes slower. So
That's
it does
right.
have that possibility.
But if you look at the tape,
The duct tape up here.
my kitties have already found a way to pounce on it, so I had to repair it.
Again, last year, this was one of my favorite toys, the tunnel. They love this still. It's still one of the favorites in my house.
Oh, my goodness.
Easy travel, easy cleanup, in case somebody
Right.
gets...
Yeah, a little sick with hairball.
Yeah, we always have these problems. But anyway, the tunnel stretches out. They can run in this side, in that side. I can't seem to get it undone.
Okay.
I've got it.
Oh, it's right there.
Yeah.
And so what they always love paper bags. So
It's
they'll
kind
run,
of a big paper bag with
Oh,
the
my
capability
goodness.
of running in, running out.
Wow. And I assume it's hand washable or
Hand washable, or yeah.
Gotcha. My goodness, Donna. Oh, and the favorite.
The favorite, stick on a feather or feather on a stick, and then you just move it back and forth. It had a bell on it, but that was destructible, apparently. I can tell you the flaws on all toys. One of the fast things that you learn with kitties.
That was an invaluable tool in integrating Angie with different cats in our household. When two cats meet each other and, you know, they want to hiss, and you divert them with play, and that is so easy to control, you know, where the feather is. So, yeah, what you think, Cat?
She's saying, I want to play with these.
That's right. Oh, wow, Donna, that is.
Those are some of the most fun toys that I have to play with, and it's so easy to get them integrated in your household and to let them have a little fun.
Sounds great.
Well, Terri, what do you have down there for dogs? Some
In your
toys?
Christmas bag.
Well, it's not as exciting as
Oh,
that.
yes, it is.
Right now, because I don't think they have that kind of exciting stuff for dogs. But every dog loves the squeaky.
Uh-oh.
I mean, you know. Oh, sorry.
You woke up.
Got Wicket's attention.
Yeah, I've got Wicket's attention. And the Christmas ones I think are just extra cute. Like they had Rudolph and Santa and snowmen. I just think that's adorable. And then they've also got some really neat Christmas treats out, which is what my dogs would rather have. They play a little bit with ropes and things like this. But they have, I found these potato chips that are like for Christmas, and they're like all natural, and they're really supposed to be really good, and for all ages and sizes. And then for anybody that's going to maybe adopt a new puppy or anything from the Humane Society or whatever, they have got, I found these chew bars that are like, they're supposed to be like the cigar, like you get when a baby's born, and you put, it's a puppy for pink. And,
Oh my goodness, how
for girls
cute.
and boys and everything, and it's just I thought that was really unusual. I hadn't seen those before. And also they have this, and I know it's going to look a little strange, but
Alrighty.
it looks like a 6-pack of beer. It's called
What in the
Bowser's
world?
beer. What it is a gravy that's for dogs' food that you can pour over. And it's actually very nutritious. It has glucosamine, which everybody knows is good for their joints and everything. And you can get $3.49 a bottle, or you can get the 6-pack. You know, and and the reason why I really like this is because it was based on a rescue dog, and her name's Maggie, and she's the Mastiff. And so when they adopted her and saved her, they came out with this because she's such a big, you know, husky little thing. And they went,
How neat.
so
I've
you got
never
the
seen
chips
that
and thing.
before.
Yes, I thought that was kind of interesting. And but yeah, my dog's pretty much like the treat part of it.
treat part.
And of course, the squeaky toy you can't go wrong with anyway. And I like the Christmas ones too. They're really cute.
Yeah, well,
So.
we better silence that squeaky toy, or
Yeah.
Wicket will not let us proceed.
I noticed, yes.
Well, we're just getting a real good start
Yes,
right
we
now.
are.
And we want to take a short break now. We have a Forget-Me-Not story today, and I think our viewers are familiar with that. It's a way of honoring a pet who may have been lost or passed away, whatever. And so this first story that we have today is about Hershey, a really wonderful little dog. So let's give a listen.
Hershey was without a question our lifetime dog. She changed our family's lives in significant ways. We've had 14 beautiful years with this precious companion. She was a bright and energetic spaniel, a perfect blend of smart and lovable. When Hershey was young, she would run through the neighborhood just like she was one of the kids, always chasing after balls in a ball game. Could she run? She could dash the block in seconds, and it was nothing for her to snatch a bird in the air and produce it on the front porch as a prize for us. She never fought going to the vet's for her shots or baths. She'd trot in and put her paws up on the counter waiting for the girls to give her a little attention. When they did acknowledge her, that little tail and bottom wiggled wildly. She adored the attention she was given, and I was grateful. Because of many people's kindness toward her, she grew to have a beautiful personality. Everyone who came in contact with her fell in love with her. My most enduring memory of Hershey is of her jumping up on the sofa or bed while I was reading. But before I'd have a chance to scold her, she would have laid her head on my lap, waiting for me to rub her belly. How could I push her away when she was gazing at me lovingly with those big brown eyes? All the way up to her passing, she was involved, inquisitive, and loving. I truly believe she loved and enjoyed us as much as we did her. Thank you, Hershey, for sharing your life with us.
Wasn't that a wonderful story about Hershey? And in Hershey's memory, her owner has made a contribution to one of the local animal organizations to help other animals that will be in need too. So
Right, and that's Susan?
Susan Lahr.
Lahr.
And we thank Susan for doing that, and we know that it'll be very helpful. She hasn't told us yet which organization,
But she will.
Yes, she is. So
Speaking of which, we want our viewers to get paper and pencil, because one of the greatest Christmas gifts you could give is to support our local no-kill rescue group. So Donna, tell us briefly about Project Hope.
Well, we are a no-kill animal shelter. We take in cats and dogs, and we have a lot of them right now.
I know you do.
And we do provide vet care for the animals. A lot of them that come in do have severe medical problems.
Yes.
They've been hit by a car, or we take in animals, the dogs who have heartworms,
Right.
which are very costly treatments. Often the hit by cars need a leg amputated, like
like Angie.
like Angie there, or an eye removed like she had. And those are very costly procedures that we are able to provide thanks to generations from the public.
Okay. All right. For contact information, what persons can be contacted about Project Hope? The persons.
Well, the shelter director is Lee Parker.
Okay.
And I'm the treasurer over there.
Okay.
The contributions can be sent to P.O. Box 125, Metropolis, Illinois 62960. Or
How about a website?
a website, projecthopeanimalshelter.com, and the phone number is 618-524-8939.
Wonderful. And did we give an email?
info@projecthopeanimalshelter.com. It's a lot to remember.
That's right. Thank you so much, Donna, and we appreciate the work that Project Hope is doing.
well, what's our next area of interest, Darlene?
Well, we're going to now see what Santa's gift bag has for just the welfare and comfort of our animals.
Okay.
Starting with Miss Donna.
Well, I was wondering if she would let me borrow
Absolutely. That's why I brought it.
her. This is one of my cat's favorites. So
Absolutely.
these are washable.
Yes.
As we mentioned, hairballs sometimes get in the
Right.
way. But they like to lay in here that holds the heat in, and they are washable, so they love these little beds.
And even a 17-pound cat can get in that. They kind of overflow.
But they don't mind.
They don't mind. That's right.
Oh, golly.
Any cat owner and dog owner, too, needs a Furminator.
Yes.
This gets the undercoat from the animal, and so they don't shed as much after you do that, right?
I have the big one in my household. The big one. And I have to do it very carefully. You only do it on their backs. You don't
Right.
do right.
Right.
I don't know what I would do without that too.
You're right, and you don't want to do this on a carpeted surface. You want to do it in the kitchen or whatever you don't have carpet down on.
Because the hair will go
The hair will
everywhere.
fly. You don't know your cat has this much fur,
But you do then.
but you do, and it does cut down on your allergies once you do it. Not at
Right.
the time, but but it's a very, very good tool. You'll think, well, $20 or $30, whatever you
You don't want to
spend
know
for
what
it.
this one costs.
Yeah,
No, this.
it's quite an investment, but it is worth it.
Yes,
trust me.
yes, it is. So, and also you need to do this all year long.
You do, even though you think they only shed in the summer.
That's right.
This is the undercoat's coming off all along,
All the time.
and it will cut down on the hairballs that we keep talking about. If they don't clean themselves and get that undercoat off, then they're not throwing up later. So
Particularly for a senior animal.
for a senior animal, it's invaluable.
That's right.
There are knockoffs, but the Furminator is the best.
Gotcha.
This is clippers for kitty cat claws because
Oh,
it's very
yes.
difficult to get a kitty cat to let you.
Yes.
Now, Petit Paws has this little motorized thing that will let you, but I haven't been able to really get my kitties to
cooperate.
To cooperate.
Gotcha.
The motor scares them. This is still the easiest way. You just put their little claw through there and
Yeah, yeah.
don't get
And it's
to
not
the quick.
a big frightening instrument.
It's not a big frightening instrument.
Right.
And this is catnip. On my way here today, I was thinking, if I get pulled over, please let it be a police officer that I know, because you know, it looks a little questionable, but nonetheless, this is catnip, I assure you. And my kitties go nuts over it. They have a good time with that. And if you've got a kitty who is nervous, who is having a hard time adjusting to a new household, catnip is the thing.
Okay.
Fantastic.
Well, Terri, what have you got in the way of this sort of thing for dogs?
Well, I start out we'll start with little puppies, and you know they are chewing and they need the dental care a little bit. And I found this at it's at the market at 315 on Broadway here downtown, and I've never seen anything like it. You can put the little treats in between, and they can chew on this, and it's supposed to help with gums and the chewing and the teeth and dental care, and just kind of gives them an extra little benefit to do it with a treat inside.
Could
so
you
that
put
helps.
medicine like a pill in there, I wonder?
Yes, you could do that too.
Ah,
yeah.
neat.
And it was really interesting. I thought that was neat. And then a lot of things with dogs for relaxation, and as well as when we give them a bath, they have all kinds of neat little soaps and stuff that are supposed to relax, like you do with babies. How
neat.
certain smells will kind of relax you and put you to sleep. And they have all kinds of neat little dog soaps. Then you can get their picture on it. And and that helps them to calm and everything. And they also I know different pet stores have got some treats that help with calming, and they have scents and candles and things like that. So I mean that's important for storms. I know Tammy, that's going to be in the Forget-Me-Not, she was scared to death of storms.
Was she?
And things like that really did, soothe. And then as far as you were talking about their pedicures and manicures, I saw where they had that the petty claw, whatever it is.
Paws or
Petty paw,
something.
yeah. And I've heard a lot of people have really good results with that. Now I'm scared to do.
Yeah.
I mean, I've messed up a few times with mine, and I've never went back. But I mean, that's a pretty good tool from what I understand. So
Okay.
that's very helpful.
Santa's out on that one.
That's right. That's right.
Okay.
Well, we need to take another short
Oh,
break.
wow.
And it's going fast.
Yes,
today.
isn't it,
And we
though?
have another Forget-Me-Not tale. This is about Tammy, who was a pet of Terry's and her family. And it's a beautiful story, and so give a listen.
Tammy was around 5 years old, and she was a tiny black Chihuahua that I adopted August of 2008 from the Hopkins County Humane Society. She was there when I picked up Mickey, another dog that I adopted. She was so cute that I told them that if she was not adopted, to call me and I would come get her and to not put her to sleep. Tammy was special because she could actually smile. You could say, "Smile, Tammy," and she would show all her teeth. It was so cute. Because she had been severely abused, it took almost a year for her to trust all of us 100%. My oldest daughter, Kennedy, and my youngest, Sydney, tried to get her to open up, but had little success. Kennedy was Tammy's favorite to play with and slept under Kennedy's bed every night. Tammy even had her own little nightlight in bed. Thank you, Tammy, for sharing the time with us. You will never be forgotten.
Welcome back. We hope you enjoyed that Forget-Me-Not moment, and we like to try to honor wherever we can pets on our program that have passed away, but they've brought a lot of joy during their lifetimes to their owners. And,
Even that maybe it was a short stay.
but it doesn't make any difference.
That's right.
It's
They
still,
touched the heart of the Nelson
still
family.
tough to lose them. And Terri, we thank you so much for sharing that story with us. And as usual, of course, we have you make a contribution, but I can't understand where you might make it.
Paws and claws and more, I think, that would be great.
Tell us a little bit about the organization.
We are a rescue organization and transport.
What does that mean, transport?
We will transport animals all the way up to New England. We travel all over the place just to make sure that they do not get euthanized, and we will switch out if we've got someone that wants to adopt one of theirs, and just so that we can do that.
Okay.
And we'll drive anywhere to even pick up supplies, food, whatever for the animals. We provide the vet care. We have a vet that does that, spay, neutering, everything. and to make sure that when you do adopt, you've got a healthy animal.
Okay.
And since January this year, we have rehomed over 2,400 animals.
That is
so
remarkable.
it's
That
great.
is great work.
We're very proud of it.
Now, if people were interested in your organization, who are the contact people?
Me, I'm the Paducah rep.
Okay.
The director, though, is Shannon Lacewell, and her email is lacewellshannon@yahoo.com.
Okay, and if I wanted to make a donation, where would I send it?
It's P.O. Box 82 in Wingo, Kentucky,
right.
42088. And then my email is Nelson Terri, Terri, Lee, Lee, @hotmail.com.
And a website?
www.pawsclawsrescue.org.
Okay, and a phone number?
270-705-5794.
Fantastic. Well, Greg and I really want our viewers to know how much we appreciate our local organization, and we'd like for Paws and Claws to take our donation,
Thank you.
and for Project Hope to take a donation. And we know our viewers are going to follow suit and help out our local groups.
And we just thank the two of you, along with the other people with other organizations, for doing the work that you do. One thing I might say to clarify something, people may wonder, why do you transport animals to New England?
We'll go there, and we have a system with them, and we'll go anywhere pretty much just to make sure that the dog or cat is adopted
So
instead
you've
of
got homes up there.
right,
for 'em. I got
right,
you.
yes,
Because they have strict spay-neuter laws.
Yes.
So they need animals. They
right,
Don't okay. So
yes. So I mean, it really works out really well.
that is wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, returning to Santa's gift bag, let's now kind of talk about what could Santa do for our pets that's little cost or no cost. With hard times and everything, what can we do for our cats, Donna, that's little or no cost?
Well, one of the things that you can do for your cats that is very little cost is just give them your time. Just spend some time with them. They want your love, they want your attention. And also, some of the things that we do at Christmas, they just love. We have lots of paper sacks.
Paper sacks, right.
We have lots of boxes in our homes. But a lot of times we'll go, don't play with that, don't do that. But just designate one box that's theirs and
Right.
let them play with it, and they'll have a wonderful time. Also, you'll find that there are certain kitties that just love certain things. This is one of my cat's favorite toys.
What?
Riley just loves a straw. I have no idea why, but this little thing will give him hours of pleasure. I can say, Riley, straw, and he is just a happy camper.
Oh, wow.
Stevie will tell you that 99 cents spent for a mouse is just worth the world to him. He wants to throw it and come back and throw it and come back, and that's a lot of attention, trust me. But nonetheless, he thinks 99 cents spent for a mouse is just well worth it. So there are just so many things that you can do that don't cost a lot.
Yeah.
But the main thing is just spending that time with them.
And
Give them a
play.
laugh.
That's very important,
Give 'em
I
a
think,
laugh.
Donna. Absolutely.
Fantastic.
So, Terri, Lee?
How about for dogs?
Pretty much, I was going to say the same thing because dogs are just, they're very loyal animals, and they're just, as soon as you walk in, the tails are wagging, and they're just, they live. I think dogs really do live for their owners. It's all
They do.
they just wait, for you to get home. And during the holidays, we're also busy running around. I think they get kind of depressed a little bit because we're gone so much. So just to maybe, take them for a ride or a walk or something, just some extra time with them during all this, because it's also stressful on them too, with all the kids screaming and running around and having a good time. But that's what I would suggest. And then things like that, like the bows. I know my dogs like to tear up bows a lot, so just let them have that. And
But you have to watch those the little
Yes, you do.
nail, and also on ornaments you have to watch out for wires. I
Oh,
had
yeah.
to redo all my ornaments and put twisty ties instead
yes,
of that.
yes.
And be careful with ribbons, and don't let kitties chew on those and get them down in their system.
Exactly. Yes.
So just a little bit of common sense, I think,
Right.
goes a long way, and
Right.
a little bit of thought, because those pets rely on you, and they
right.
give you all the love and comfort that they can, and you just have to appreciate them.
Exactly.
So I think the things that you two are pointing out are so very important there.
I would like to add one thing. One of the most important things you can do for your animal is to go and get it a collar. You can go to a dollar store,
Yes.
or I call them dollar store, discount, and go to either one of our local stores here and get a pet ID tag. We're talking $5. Put the pet's name, like we might put Angie Bauer on there, and our phone number and our cell phone. So putting an ID on your animal is a wonderful thing, and it is low cost. And if that animal gets lost or whatever, at least it'll help you, get that animal back.
Exactly.
Yes.
I think that's a real good point.
Another low-cost item and valuable in cat training is a spray bottle of water.
Invaluable when you have a Christmas tree up.
Absolutely.
Oh my.
Angie was looking out the door, and I would, and sometimes they get on places we don't like them to get, so. And so just a bottle. Now I have just plain water, and I assume it works good for dogs too when they're.
Yes, they don't like that.
So that's a good trainer.
right.
Absolutely.
Right. Greg, I just can't believe time is passing so quickly. I'd like for the two of you to, in the last 3 minutes of our show, what do you want our viewers to remember about gifts and your organization? What do you have to say, Donna, to our viewers?
Well, just remember that your cats and your dogs do need you. There are things that they can't do for themselves. They need you for the basics, for food, water, and shelter. There are things they can't do for themselves. And that there are a lot of homeless animals out there. Do be mindful of that. If you do have a place in your home and your heart to open your house for, go to one of your local shelters and find your next best friend there.
Okay. And Terri?
Oh yes, definitely. That would be a great Christmas gift. I mean, for any child to have a new dog or cat for the holidays, and that way, it gets that animal a new home, a second chance, and at a better life, and that's very important.
Yes.
We could spend hours doing
I know,
all these things,
I know.
and it's always so much fun when we learn about new things and things like that. And we certainly want to thank Donna for coming today, and Terri Lee for coming and representing their organizations and giving us some very, very wonderful ideas on gifts for your pet.
We're so fortunate to have Project Hope and then Paws, Claws, and More as two of our local rescue
Right,
groups.
and along with the other organizations
Absolutely.
too.
Now, Angie, you made it through. You have been quite a little Christmas angel.
So in closing,
I'm Darlene.
I'm Greg, and asking you to remember what we say always when we end our shows: give your pet a little extra love today
And every day.
See you next time.
Happy holidays.